Now we're going to make the pastry. We firstly mix the water with oil, and then we put the liquid into the flour and mix them up. Remember, don't put the liquids in the flour at one time. You're going to add the liquids gradually into the flour and mix them until the flour becomes a dough. Once the dough becomes like this, we're going to use the cling wrap to wrap it around and leave it stew for some time. And now we're going to make another pastry for the sweeter version. So firstly, we're going to use the grater to get shredded radish. After we shredded all the radish, we're going to add some salt to the shredded radish to let the water come out. Then we need to mix the salt with the radish and leave it for some time. After mixing the salt with the radish, around 10 minutes, the water has come out from the radish. Now we're going to squeeze the water out to remove this special taste of the radish. Next, we're going to cut the mushroom as fine as possible into pieces. This is vegetarian ham. We're going to cut it into small pieces. We want it in similar sizes of the mushroom. After we're peeling off the ginger, we're going to use the grater to get mashed ginger. Like this. Now we're going to fry the ingredients. Firstly, we're going to fry the vegetarian ham. Secondly, we're going to fry the mushroom.
One eighty twice.
Now we're going to fry the shredded radish with some mashed ginger. After we cook the radish for a while, we're going to put the vegetarian ham. And mix them. And then we add the cooked mushroom and mix them well. Then we're going to add the seasoning. First add some black and white pepper. And then add some grounded black pepper. Some more salt. Lastly, add some vegetarian oyster sauce. Now we're making the salty pastry. We like the sweet one. We're going to roll it into a plain dough. Now we're going to make the outer layer of the pastry. Firstly, we mix the oil with the potato starch. when it's well mixed, we can apply it to the pastry.
撒上去，你们是不是这样
We
做的？
apply the starch liquid to the
这个
dough.
是酥饼，通常
After we apply the layer of the starch, we're going to roll it just as the sweet pastry. Then we're going to cut it into small pieces.
好像很厚啊，而且可以升起来就不要
Then
放
you。roll the small dough into a plain dough. Make sure the edge is thin.
你看这个很多层次，刚才那个
Then you apply the cooked stuffing into the plain dough and wrap it like this. Amazing method. Then you're trying to shape it. It's a round bowl. So for a different method to make the dough, we're going to mix the tracks, vegetarian butter, with the flour. Now we're going to add the green coloring to the water. Then we're going to pour the water into the mixed flour and the tracks. Slowly, step by step. Now we're going to put the white dough into the green dough and cover the white dough with the green dough.
这个是 oil dough，这个是 water base。
The white dough is oil based and the green dough is water based. After mixing the dough, we're going to use the roller to roll it to a plain dough. And then we're going to roll it inch by inch. Then we're going to roll it the second time to make the texture looks better. After the second time you roll it, you can cut it in 4 pieces, and it will appear in this amazing texture, the spiral texture. Firstly, we're going to roll this into a plain dough to a nice round plain dough. Then we're going to apply some coconut stuffing into the dough, like the dumpling. And then we're going to cover the dough, or the stuffing, close the dough. You can apply some milk to the dough in order to keep it white, not too dry. Here are the finished set, and we're going to put it in the oven, preheat 170 Celsius degree, and put it there for bake for 20 minutes.